In this tutorial, I want to show you how to crochet a bookmark. For this tutorial, you'll need the following items. You'll need your selective yarn. For myself, I'm gonna be working with this yarn. It's not a very thick yarn, but I'll show you the details of this yarn that it shows inside. So this yarn is made in Philippines. It's Canon and it's crochet 8 cotton. It is a pretty thin yarn. Let me see if I can show you the strand. There you go. Or if you struggle to get this sort of yarn, you can also use this one. This one is DMC. It's cotton Perle, and you can find them most likely at your craft stores. I got this from Spotlight. Okay, for this yarn, either this or this, you can use crochet hook C or 2.75 millimeters. You'll also need pair of scissors, sewing needle, and now those are optional. The beads are, I'll show you here what I mean by the beads. So as you can see in this bookmark, on the tassels I have actually attached beads. So if you like this look, rather than the plain tassels, then you'll need some optional pearls. Those are just some pearls that I got from the store. They are called beads nicks or something like that. So you can get them from your craft store or somewhere where they sell beads. So those items are optional, the beads, and if you choose to attach beads to your tassels, you'll also need a very small hook. Mine is number 12, 0.60 millimeters. It's a very thin hook, and the reason why you need a very thin hook, I'll show you. So I'll just get a bead. You need it to be thin enough to be able to insert it through the hole of the bead, so then you can insert it through the thread. But again, this is optional. Okay, so once you have your required items, we can begin to make our crochet marks. Okay, to begin to make this bookmark, we'll need to first make a slip knot. So grab your yarn and just wrap it around your fingers twice. Pull it through and pull through again. Make the slip knot the way you find it easiest. But just this is how I like to make my slip knot. Okay, now that you have your slip knot done, we can go ahead and chain 53 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue to make 53 stitches in total. Now that you have done 53 stitches in total, we are ready to begin round 1. So in round 1, we're gonna start by making one single crochet into the second stitch from the hook, which is this one. So this is the first stitch, but into the second stitch from the hook, we're gonna be making a single crochet. So insert the yarn into the second stitch, pull through one, and pull through both loops. And for the remaining of the stitches, we will continue to insert the hook into every single stitch and make a single crochet. So continue to insert the hook in every single stitch and just work a single crochet. Now the first round, it is a bit more difficult, but you'll see it will get easier and easier after we finish this round. So as I said earlier, continue to work 1 single crochet in every single stitch till you get back to the end. Okay, so I'm nearly done. That's how it should look at this stage. There's the front and there's the back. So I have one more stitch left, just there. So again, I'm just gonna make 1 single crochet into the last stitch. There you go. So this is round 1. Now for round 2 we will do the following. We will chain 1 and then turn our work. And for this round it's gonna be very similar to round 1, but this time we're not gonna skip any stitches, so we're gonna be inserting the hook into the first stitch. Okay, so into the first stitch we're gonna be making 1 single crochet. And then we're gonna be working 1 single crochet in every single stitch until the end. So continue to work 1 single crochet in every single stitch until you get back here to the end. Now I'm just at the end of round 2, so if you look from this side you might not be able to see the stitch clearly, but if you just turn the work a bit, my stitch is just there. That's the last stitch. So insert the hook through both loops and then the last single crochet. So that's the back of your stitch marker. That's the back and that's the front. Now we'll continue on to round 3. Again, we're gonna be chain 1 and turn our work, and we're gonna begin by making 1 single crochet in the first stitch from the hook. So just there. So 1 single crochet in the first stitch from the hook, and then again we're gonna be working 1 single crochet into every single stitch until the end. So pretty much exactly the same thing to what we have done in round 2, we're gonna be doing in round 3. Feel free to use any sort of yarn that you want for this bookmark. Ideally, it is best to use a thin strand yarn like the one I am using, or even thinner. And personally, I prefer to use 100% cotton as I am using here, just because at the end it is able to press it and iron it, and that will give it a very nice and flat look. But of course, it's up to you, and you can choose the wool or acrylic or cotton, whatever you prefer. So continue to make 1 single crochet in every single stitch until you get to the end of the work. Okay, now I'm at the end of round 3. Again, I've got 1 more stitch left, as you can see, just the one, and just insert the hook into that stitch, and then we'll so my last single crochet. So that's how it should be looking at this stage. Let me just show you a bit better. Okay, now we have finished round 3, and in round 4 we're gonna start by making the patterns. So I'll show you what I mean. So far we have made the middle piece, so these long lines as you can see here, and now we're gonna start making those shells all around our bookmark. Okay, so in order to make the shells, I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so for round 4, which is our pattern round, we're gonna start by chaining 1 and turn our work, and we're gonna start by making a single crochet in the first stitch from the hook, which is just that one. So insert the hook, make 1 single crochet. Now we're gonna skip 1 stitch, so skip this one and into the next one. So skip 1 and into the second one make 5 double crochet. So yarn over your hook, skip 1 and into the next one make 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then once you have done 5 double crochet into that stitch, you're gonna skip the next stitch and into the next stitch make 1 single crochet. So skip the next stitch and work 1 single crochet into the following stitch, and this gives you these beautiful shells. And we will continue to do this pattern all around our entire bookmark. I'll show you how to do that again. So now we're gonna, so this is where we've done the single crochet into this stitch. So now skip this stitch and into the next one, so into the second one make 5 double crochet. So skip and into the second one make 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just like this. And now once you have done 5 into that stitch, you skip next stitch and into the next one you work 1 single crochet. There you go, and you've got these beautiful shells. That's the front and that's the back. So continue this pattern all around this side of your bookmark. Oops. So make it all the way on this side, then come through here and then continue it on this lower side till you get back here. So continue to do the following. So skip one stitch and into the next stitch work 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Once you have done 5 double crochets into that stitch, skip one and work 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and continue this pattern all around the entire bookmark. So again, skip this one, work 5 double crochet into this one, skip one, 1 single crochet, and continue to do this pattern all around. Okay, so I just wanted to stop and show you how it looks so far. Pretty much done with one side. So when you get here towards the corner, so I've just done 5 double crochet into that. I skipped one stitch and did my single crochet. So next I have to do 5 double crochet. So I'll skip one stitch and into the next stitch I'll work 5 double crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just like this. Now there was another single stitch in there, so of course we'll have to skip that stitch. So what I normally do, I skip this stitch in the corner, I skip this stitch, and I insert the hook in the middle. As you can see, the sides are here, so I insert the hook right there. So after you've done your 5 double crochet, I'm skipping this one in the corner, I'm skipping this one, and right in the middle I'm making my single crochet. Just like that. So I'm skipping this top one, skipping this one, and into this one. So I'm skipping to 1 from the top and 4 stitch from the side, and into the second one I'm gonna make a 5 double crochet, the one that is in line with the other one. As you can see, this is where I worked 5 double crochet, and this stitch is the one that you have to work 5 double crochet. If you're struggling to see which one should you work in, just have a look at the one that you have worked 5 double crochet, which is this, and just go straight into the next one, and that way it's easier for you. So again, 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip one and into the next one work 1 single crochet. Let me make sure you can see that clearly. So as you can see, you've got like a nice round. If it looks like a lovely round or like this, it's still lovely. It doesn't matter. Okay? So now continue to do the same. as you have done on this side. So now you'll have to again. So we've done our single crochet. Now skip one and into the next one work 5 double crochet. So we're repeating the same pattern as we have done on the other side. 5 double crochet, skip one, 1 single crochet, skip one, 5 double crochet, skip one, single crochet, and do that till you finish this whole side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, my last one, and then skip one, and then one, make 1 single crochet. There you go, and continue to repeat the pattern till you reach the end. Okay, so I'm pretty much at the end. So as you can see, I've just done my single crochet. So I'll skip one and work 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, my last one, and then I'm gonna skip one and into the last stitch I'm gonna work my single crochet. So as you can see, the bookmark is done. That's the front and that's the back. Now don't be concerned if you see that your bookmark is not sitting flat. To fix this solution, you'll just have to get a cotton cloth, and if you have used cotton yarn, then just place your iron at cotton, place a cotton cloth over your bookmark and press it for a few seconds on the front and then press it for a few seconds on the back, and this will give you this beautiful flat mark. As you can see the difference. Okay, so just press it on the front and press it on the back for a few seconds. Now as you can see here, I've attached some tassels. You can also do this with this. I'll just show you how I've done that. So now that you have finished, so I'll just take your scissors and just cut off the yarn and pull it through. Okay. Now you can of course leave it as it is without adding the tassels. You will just make a knot and then you will just wave in your ends through the back. You'll iron it and then you'll have a bookmark. But if you do want the tassels, as I have added to this bookmark and to this one, then you need to do the following. So let me just move that aside. So you could use different color for your tassels, or you could use exactly the same one. So you will take the yarn, and I'm just sort of folding it like this a few times. So around, depends how thick you want your tassel to be. So I have folded around, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. Just cut. So you can see my ends need to be cut through, and the same with the other side. Once I have the tassels, just grab the bookmark, and I will just make sure it's facing the right side. So remember, the back looks a bit different than the front. So the front, I'll just insert my hook right in the middle, as you can see, right there. Okay, just like this. And then I will take around 2 or 3 strands of the yarn and kind of put it around my hook and try to pull it through the other side, just like that. And I'll do the same with the other ones. I'll just pull them through the other side, just like this, and then I'll make them nice and neat. So just like this, I'll just wrap it around the finger and make a knot, just like this. Pull all the threads through and then pull it as close to the bookmark as you can, and then just sort of work through till you get the nice clean look, just as I have here. Then I'll get the scissors and cut all the threads to be the exact same length. This is a bit too, so I'll just pull them and make sure they are the same length. And there you go. That's your tassels on your bookmark. So look something like this, front and back. Okay, so now if you prefer to have your beads added to your tassels, so get your small selective hook, which mine is very small, it's 0.60 millimeters. Now all you need to do, as you can see, I have already attached one bead. So what you need to do, you need to take one strand of your tassel, depending where you want to place the bead. If you want to place the bead up here, you'll make the knot here. If you want to place it lower, you'll make the first knot here. As you can see, I've placed my beads at different sizes, but just for the purpose of showing you, I'll just place the bead somewhere higher. So just grab one strand of yarn and just make a knot, and then push it up, push it towards up if you want the bead to be positioned higher. After you have made your knot, as I have made mine, as you can see there, so grab your hook, just insert the bead on the hook, grab the yarn, and try your best to pull it through the bead, just like that. Once you pull it through, pull the remaining strand, if I can. Seems to be some. Okay, I just had to pull it a bit lower. Okay, it's a little bit of challenging task till you get to that bit on the yarn, on the strand. And then once you have that done, make another knot to stop the bead from coming down, and then kind of try to keep the knot as close as you can to the bead. You can see, there you go, that's another one place. So as you can see, so far I have 2, and that's exactly what I've done for this lot, but I have just chosen a bit larger beads. So you can certainly continue to add more beads to this tassel, just like I have sort of done here. Let me just remove that. Or you can also just leave it plain, as I have done on this one. So I hope you enjoyed making these bookmarks, and if you do have any questions or if something's not clear, feel free to ask me in the comments below. Thank you again for watching, and hope to see you again some other time. Bye bye.